should hear his band play rock.
Rock, yes.
Yeah, for my birthday.
Rock, yeah. I was telling them about your birthday, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, fantastic.
Wait, AC/DC?
That's what I heard.
We did that night, yeah.
Sneaking here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying here.
Sally, we've got some good pipers here. Good lungs.
Yeah.
Oh, my boy,
Very well.
Daddy.
Yeah, this guy was getting right into it.
Yeah.
He's got a video. Did you get the video?
No,
I did
no,
get the
no.
video.
Yeah, you kidding me?
That's him from running from lions in Nigeria.
He's going to work it into his workout. For working his diaphragm, he's going to buy a set of bagpipes, take them to the gym.
Yeah.
And work out in his lungs.
Believe me, he doesn't have time for that. He doesn't have time for that.
Okay, guys, ladies, I will leave you with Dan and Sally.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Now, I know all you guys are used to this kind of entertainment on a Thursday night. You know, in the hood.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah. Is this how it goes down?
No.
Or is this how they say? This is how it rides? Or what's that saying? We ride like this, or
Roll. It's how we roll.
Oh no, this is how we roll.
Yeah.
She told you how long I've been away from the hood, so
There's a lot of bagpipes in Charlotte.
I can just imagine. I can just imagine. Not many in Nigeria,
Not many.
or Kenya, or any of that that area.
Look like from Ghana. Yeah. Actually, where did he go?
Walter, it's on your right next to you.
He's right there. You know, when a brother can, I mean, see, when a brother can. I think that's called discrimination. I don't know what kind of discrimination that is. Reverse, or
We're neighbors anyway.
oh, your neighbors.
Kind of so, yeah.
Right about
I believe so. I'm not sure.
Oh, you guys clean up well.
You have a lot more fur than we do.
Well, I'm the chieftain. I got the chieftainship. I'm not wearing my chieftain hat, but outside. And I didn't know that, and I wore it inside. And I get all kind of shit. Guthries are like flies on shit. There's 40 billion of them, and they all from this family, this clan, and they always want something for free. Before we put up gates, they show up at the door, knock, want to come in and have tea. And just because their name's Guthrie. Or they purported that their name was Guthrie. You know, we didn't check. Now we check for ID. Now we don't let them in, but that's a whole other story. That's a whole other story. And they have a thing called first footing. When on New Year's Eve, your neighbors, if they come with a lump of coal, you're obligated to let them in, and then to drink and eat out of house and home, throw up, break the shit, and they put the coal on the mantelpiece over here. That happened one time here, only once, and I made them so unwelcome. Nobody's ever come back a second time. And we've owned the place 34 New Year's Eve. But what? No, it wasn't coal. It doesn't matter if you bring a lump of coal. In the old days, you could throw it into the furnace to heat the thing up because you draw. Your lack of heat during the cold draws heat from the furnace. So the idea is to give a lump of coal to make up for the heat that you take away. But that lump of coal does not make up for all the goddamn booze and food that you eat. Right. And most Scots have a hollow leg. I mean, hollow leg meaning they fill it up with food. And if they don't fill up their belly with food, they're filling up their pockets. You know how I was talking about earlier? Right. When I was poor and I used to go to these places and put food in my pocket. The library, right? Yeah, that's exact, the library. And of course, all you guys flush with cash. I want YouTube to know, you're not flush with cash. All these guys are flush with cash. These guys are, they toss money away. And so this is the beginning of another rich episode for them. Because they all went to great schools. They all come from great neighborhoods. They all, their parents taught them right.
The elite of the elite.
Yes, this is the elite of the elite. Yeah, and if you're the elite of the elite, you all validate how I'm saying the world is over. Human race is done. Mm-hmm. So you had no trouble getting your stuff on?
No, it was...
You had somebody help you, right?
Yeah, we did. I put it on backwards at first.
Yeah, you're not the first one to put it on backwards, believe me. Well, some of you still have the furrows on the front. Yep. No? Are the frills on the front? No, he's got it right. Okay.
Oh.
He's trying to show more leg.
Yeah, it's like give him the good leg.
Now, we have pictures of Walter the last time he wore a kilt. We should have put it on YouTube. Yeah, it is on YouTube.
You're going to take a picture from before and compare it to this time?
Kim, okay, if all you would just come over here, we're going to have our graduation, please. This is the, I believe, 24th graduation from the castle. Again, this is our 25th anniversary, which is a few days ago. I said during the YouTube that I was going to make some announcements. I made one announcement that the kids that dating back to 2010 when we memorialized the mentor program are going to be able to get a special link and have access to not the regular library, because you have access to that anyway because it's free, but the webinar library that only the Castle seminar kids get to see, as well you'll have it, for those that finish the mentor program. The next thing I said is that I do plan on having a 75th birthday where the mentees are going to be invited on some basis. We're not sure yet because we can't have all 2,000 of them come, but we had about 200 plus at my 70th birthday, which was a pretty enjoyable event, and that too is on the internet through YouTube. I also said that we would, as long as I'm healthy, I will continue to give seminars, and so I will continue to give seminars through my 75th birthday, which is a couple years from now. But I make no promises after that. And I will continue, obviously, to mentor that last group, whatever the last seminar is, just prior to my 75th birthday. Today we have special champagne. I don't know if it's just today, but we have Churchill, which he's one of my, not idols, but he's one of the guys that I've tried to pattern my life on. And as I told you guys in the seminar, and I've said many, many times, Teddy Roosevelt, Winston Churchill were snowflakes at the beginning of their lives. They got bullied in school, pushed around, etc. And they both find ways to bust out of that and become great leaders in the world. So just because you are a snowflake now doesn't mean you have to stay a snowflake. You still have 95%, a little over 95% of everybody that takes the snowflake test is a snowflake. It hasn't gotten any better over the last few months. But in time, the people that have those tests can get tougher, if you will. And it's not just being an alpha male, but it's making decisions and charging towards the gunfire and taking action. Some of you have seen what happened here a couple of days ago where we had a participant from a different place that got thrown out with a police escort for acting crazy, if you will, and I took actions right away. You can see that. You saw me take action in Florida a couple months ago because I don't put up with bullshit, even at my age. And those of you that will take QLA out into the real world and not put up with bullshit and not give tacit approval to people that you like, love, or dislike will do much better with QLA. Unfortunately, you haven't been raised that way. You've been raised, keep your head down, don't stand out, don't make waves, don't piss people off. Well, the program isn't designed just to piss people off, but the program is to build self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-awareness. That's what the program's for. And by building self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-awareness, self-awareness and self-confidence and self-esteem is the platform of QLA. It's also the platform of being all you can be. QLA is based on one thing, one alone, to be all you can be. Man's greatest burden is unfulfilled potential. And after coaching 25 years and after being in business almost 50 years, I see, almost all of us, myself included, die with not fulfilling what we could have been. And this class has lost a couple people. One I tossed out. One left early because he had sickness in at his family home, and that's understandable. It's up to you. We all know that talk's cheap, takes money to buy whiskey. You've heard all the cliches. I'm running out of cliches now. But the truth is, some will come out of the gates like rabbits. Some of them come out of the gates like turtles. And it doesn't matter. We've had turtles cross the line first, and we've had jackrabbits cross the line first. But you have to take risk, and you have to take action, and you have to pull the trigger. And it's another cheap cliche. We've heard Gates and Jobs and all these guys say it's all right to fail. But we know that we've been raised not to fail because we're afraid of that. The ones of you that fail the fastest, another cliche, you'll have a higher probability of getting on the Hall of Fame. We've had a lot of regular people get through this program and made a lot of money. And I know money's not everything, but it's the only thing anybody keeps track of. So go out and make a lot of money, change 1 billion lives, and you'll be a billionaire. And then you can go save the world. That's not my persuasion. I'll let you save the world. But here's to you, the class of June 2018. Excuse me. Well, to you, pardon?
Read what it says around it.
Frogs, 25th. Kissing frogs.
29
Years of kissing frogs. And that's the fucking truth. And you're just the latest of a group of QLA mentees that are going to go out there and rip their fucking head off and shit down their fucking neck.
Aye.
Yeah. And we can eat that with our dessert. Thank you. Congratulations to all of you.
Aye.